Vegan is the new norm. Welcome to Royce Airs episode 15 with the talented entrepreneur, Miss Jaya Bressack. Stay tuned. I hope you all are having a wonderful, lovely, good Friday. I know I sure am. I hope you are too. I want to do a little something different today and on future episodes from now on, because I'm doing this thing where I'm trying to make myself better and better each and every single day. I'm working to expand my vocabulary, so we're going to do something called the Word of the Day here on Royce Airs live broadcast. Every day, different word, and whenever if you participate, put in a comment with us, try to use that word if you can, and then be on the lookout, listen to when our guest uses the word in a sentence and type it in to acknowledge that you heard it, so you can be in our drawing to win some tickets for the NOOR 17 Vegan Backyard Barbecue. Today's word of the day is copious. Copious means abundant in supply or quantity. So again, copious, abundant in supply or quantity. Yes. As we continue to better ourselves, I hope that you better yourself as well. I'm working on taking all of the negative, all of the toxic things out of my life, and that includes toxic news, music, media, even people, food for sure as well too. But I know that a lot of people have more difficulty getting rid of people like, oh, I've known them forever, or this is my family member, or whatever the case may be. I totally understand that, but I promise you that you will do yourself a huge favor whenever you are done with that life, okay? So, remember that this is an interactive talk show. Please get involved. I have my nice, cute, beautiful little iPad right here where I can check to see who's commenting. Miss Amari, hello. I like the wave. Miss Jaya, welcome to the show with us today.
How are you?
I am doing well. How are you?
Excellent. A little bit hot, but other than that, it's wonderful. It's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day, and it is pretty hot in here. Right now we're working with about this much budget. So
being in front of the camera is always going to be a little more sparkly.
A little more sparkly.
Glittering. We're more glittery today.
I like being real sparkly too.
Yeah.
Especially, you'll see right now it's 2:02. By about 2:06 or 2:07, I'm gonna have this beautiful glossy forehead. You're like, wow, Royce. Nice. I mean Denzel, or no, not Denzel. He's an older black man now. He's still handsome, maybe. Has he been in anything recent?
I don't know. I don't think he's vegan though.
Yeah, wait. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Miss Jaya, there is something that I forgot to prep you on. But I think from watching Karishma's video and watching the one from yesterday that you might know where I'm going with this. Do you know where I'm going? Okay, well just follow along, okay? Mm-hmm. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello?
Hello!
There. That will work. Very glad to have you on the show with us today, Miss Jaya. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Jaya?
Well, I was born on an Amish farm in Pennsylvania with protected cows.
Wow.
Yeah, it's called Gita Nagari. I was born in Hindu, so I was actually raised my whole life vegetarian and believing in animals as being protected.
So as far as like Amish farm, that means you all
I was born in an Amish
cars.
home, but the farm was a cow sanctuary called Gita Nagari.
Nothing to do with race cars?
No.
Okay, well then just continue then.
Not quite. More about protection of the cow. So then I was raised in New York. We moved away from the farm and then came to Florida. I've been here ever since. And after college, I decided just to move to Orlando. I did my associates and then my bachelor's. I moved to Orlando, and the rest is history on that. And then I met my significant other. We have a business reflection show, is coming this year. Stay tuned. And OptiView 360 we are a Google partner. We do online Google marketing, websites, virtual tours, interactive tours, and such.
I gotcha. I have seen that beautiful light display that you all have, and it feels like just electronic fireworks.
Hell yeah.
You know, you're doing something really good with that.
Thank you. And we're actually spreading a message with the lighting and the theatrical immersion of the lights. We're actually spreading awareness and a positive word of being a higher consciousness, connecting as one, bringing peace and unity to the world. And I feel when you're using those tools, veganism is a big part of that, because you're looking at a higher consciousness when you're looking at animals and being vegan. So we're spreading that message within our show.
Your show definitely made me feel like I was on a higher conscious level. It made me feel like I was on shrooms. I may have been mad that I wasn't on shrooms.
We've actually heard that. We actually more on the level of sticking to more of a THC, CBD awareness. We are planning on going to recreational states. You know, that's another topic that I definitely believe in very strongly. But yeah, people always feel like, even if they're not on anything, they feel like a higher consciousness. They feel like, you know, they want to do more with their lives.
For sure. So where did your vegan journey begin? How did all of that start?
Well, actually, my vegan journey is actually relatively new. I've been a vegetarian, like I said, my whole life.
Your whole life?
My whole life.
So you've been a vegetarian, you were vegetarian for 18 years.
Yeah, you know, we'll stick with that. You know, just a little bit older than 18. But, yeah. So I was actually the vegetarian, but I was having copious amounts of dairy. And I was raised without eggs, but I did actually implement eggs because... you know, I was in this phase where, I needed lots of protein. Where am I going to get my protein from? Because I was actually in the threshold of yo-yo dieting. I don't know.
Yo-yo dieting.
Yo-yo dieting is just you're trying every diet in the world. None of them work.
Is it kind of like whenever you're playing with the yo-yo at the same time,
yes,
too?
but it's with your weight instead.
Okay, so your weight is the yo-yo.
Yes,
wow.
And that's not a pretty experience up and down.
I can believe it.
Veganism started last July. I actually toyed with the idea many times. I went vegan for 6 months. I felt great, but I, fell off. But last July, my friend, I always love a challenge. My one friend was like, ew, dairy's nasty, but I don't like when people put you onto something, like pressure you into something.
For sure.
But she was like, hey, just do it for 30 days. 30 days. All you need is just 30 days. I'm like, don't you challenge me. Challenge accepted. She's like, you could do anything for 30 days. Just try it. I'm like, all right, whatever. And I did it for 30 days, and I felt amazing.
Very nice.
I recently was in a horrific car accident right before that, so I was trying to find ways to get rid of the pain. So yes, at first veganism was really hard because I was actually going through other stuff. So it was not actually veganism transitioning to vegan that was hard. It was the other things in my life that were forecasting the pain, inflammation, damage. I had herniations, shoulder injuries from the car accident. So I wanted to find a way to reduce inflammation. One thing with research was a vegan lifestyle. So I did it for 30 days. I felt amazing. I did fall back that one time I mentioned to you, and funny story, I accidentally froze some heavy whipping cream, and if you've never frozen dairy before, it kind of separates. So the oil and the dairy was separated, and I tasted it, and it was disgusting.
What do you mean it was disgusting?
It tasted like pus.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know what pus tastes like, but it was that gross. It was repulsive, and I literally was like, done.
What do you mean you don't like the taste of pus? A lot of people like the taste of pus, and I think they would get very offended if hearing you say something like that, Jaya. You have to be considerate of all, okay? For real.
I understand. Well, me personally wasn't
It just wasn't
it
for
wasn't
you.
it.
I'm right there with you. I'm not feeling the whole pus thing, or
And that's actually what it is.
Yeah.
It is actually pus, and you're eating chicken periods when it comes to eggs. You're eating, you're eating their. I think you're eating their karma too. When an animal is like horrifically murdered, you're eating their karma. They were scared. They were scared when that happened, and you're gonna have that in your meat. You're gonna have that.
I like to think of it as, the law of physics, that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred. So if you're taking in, this negativity and hateful torture, discrimination, then what do you think is going to come out? So that's kind of why I'm a big advocate as far as the whole vegan diet, and I'm definitely glad that you're on the team with us as well.
Definitely.
I see that you have some good goodies. Oh, for those of you, you may have seen already, we have some goodies on the table. Miss Jaya, what she brought up here for me?
Well, I just brought a few things. I know a lot of times people say that they're busy, they don't know how to transition. It's actually take it back to basics. That's how I look at things. Just take it back to basics. Think about the foundation of any diet, even the food pyramid or anything like that. The bottom is vegetables and fruit.
Yeah.
That's what your foundation should be. And your grains, but not processed grains, whole grains, beans, lentils, whole grain rice, things like that. Bring it back to basics. So I just brought just some vegan cheese.
Well,
just simple. That's
not easily, because a lot of people, whenever they say, well, I can't go vegan because cheese, and I'm like, that's really odd, because we have a lot of good cheese that tastes really good that you would never, oh no, I've had vegan cheese before. No, you haven't. No.
You have not.
Yeah.
and it has to be acclimated too. Your taste buds, once you go through detox, which we will discuss, detoxing off dairy is horrible. Any person trying to transition from any prior lifestyle, you're gonna have a detox. It's not pretty, but you'll feel amazing after. So after you detox off, poisons and toxins and antibiotics or whatever is in your food,
you really addicted,
and you're feeling lethargic.
Crack.
You're feeling, pretty much. It's almost like crack. You're gonna detox off that. Your brain's gonna go crazy, but then this food is gonna taste optimal, amazing after.
Jaya, we have to. I don't know what you were planning on doing with this, but we have to chug it, because we have somebody who is on the way here right now that is saying, is that her kombucha? Yeah.
Yes.
So we have to make sure that there is no kombucha.
None?
Here.
We're not gonna save any.
I would. Oh crap! She can probably hear me. Okay. Well, I guess we
chug. It's actually really high alcohol content.
Oh, good.
I fermented it extra long.
Extra long.
My bad. So it is gonna have that tangy, but my kombucha is probably gonna have a higher alcohol content than
anything that you get from the.
Just because I made it, so I get to pick and choose how you ferment it.
That's pretty awesome that you made your own kombucha. I bet that's got to save you some good amount of money, because
a lot.
Yeah.
I was up to probably over $100 a month.
$100 a month on kombucha. Actually, that's not so bad. That's $25 a week, and that's
for two people.
I don't know. Nah, yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of kombucha.
That's a lot of money. Now, I do love Synergy, brand, but this is homemade Jaya
Synergy
kombucha.
is really good. If they wanted to send me a buy one get one free coupon too,
or you can make it,
or I can make it, unless they still want to send me that buy one get one free
that's
coupon.
Cool too.
We have Mr. Venz with us as well too. Venz, hello. Venz is actually going to be on the show coming up soon too, so I'm really happy that he's watching, so that he can kind of know what to expect, what's going to go on. I really want to try one of those.
Almost felt that. Oh damn. These are just like gluten-free, because I know a lot of people with veganism, there's the whole gluten-free, go gluten-free or not. I actually stand by, I do have gluten in my diet, but it's only from actual seitan, like not gluten and processed food. People get confused with the thing of gluten and soy. It's actually processed gluten and soy that gives you inflammation and bloating or a bad reaction. Actual seitan, I'm not saying everybody, because there are people that can have a reaction, but seitan itself and stuff. So these
Satan's
are
a scary character in the good book, you know? Like, so, I don't want any Satan.
Hail Satan.
Whoa,
Just kidding.
But I'm scared. No.
Hail Satan, Seitan. Satan.
You know, it's kind of that whole new vegan transition thing whenever they first see it, like, oh, I don't want any Satan. And then they try it, they're like, I think I can have Satan now. Like, yeah, stop looking at the... Yeah, I want to try one of these. So
these are just like pea protein, rice cakes, and then that's Havarti.
Havarti?
Yeah.
Who?
Havarti. Vegan cheese, but it tastes like just like Havarti.
So, do you get like all three of them all on one thing?
Oh, but I only have one knife, so
that's fine. That's fine. If you just want to do that for me, I tend to make a mess.
You want to make it so I don't touch all of your stuff?
So I get the cheese and then I
crackers.
Get the Havarti.
Get the crackers.
Okay, here we go. I have to try one, folks. They're here. And then I just like spread this on.
Get the cheese first.
Get the cheese first.
Yep.
I'm just pick that up. I'm a barbarian. You didn't know that. And then I do the knife spread.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
A little bit of knife
spread. Just some chutney. It's actually eggplant chutney.
Eggplant chutney. I'm
gonna prepare it. It is a little bit spicy. That's why I brought the alkaline water.
I love spicy, so this is perfect. You can have this knife back. Right. Vens, I'm gonna let you know how this is. I appreciate you for re-downloading the Facebook app so that way you can watch this. That really means a lot, man.
And then the alkaline water I brought. Alkaline water is really good because you need your body in a neutral pH. So basically, with alkaline water, with your vegan diet, plant-based lifestyle, the alkaline water is going to help you flush out all the toxins. I didn't think about that it was spicy.
No, I'm kidding. I am way overreacting. Oh. Do not pay me any attention. I want kombucha now. That's kind of why I low-key chugged it. Okay.
Yeah. So this is pretty much nice fizzy. This is just tropical kombucha.
You all didn't know that you all were going to watch me try food, did you?
Yeah, I like to surprise people. I always keep it interesting.
That's legit.
Oh,
wow.
I haven't tried any yet.
I actually had some of yours, a few weeks ago whenever Amari and I were at your place. This tastes a lot. That one was good. That one was really good, but this one, it tastes almost like a wine cooler.
Yeah. It's kind of like a tropical sunset wine cooler.
It's wow.
But that with turmeric, with powerhouse turmeric in it, you want to soak the turmeric, fresh pineapple juice. Can't tell you the rest of the secret ingredients.
I like it. I did want to talk to you about...
Oh my god, it's delicious.
It is. Yeah. Oh, you haven't had it yet?
No.
Oh, wow. That's why I was like, wait a second. This is not the same stuff I tasted before.
Salud.
Kombucha is one of those vegan go-tos, everybody. If you are vegan and you've never had kombucha, go ahead and you can come here to our studio and try some, or you can go to the store and go ahead and get you some. Even though the one at the store is not going to taste like this. It's
not going to be as good. I'm sorry.
This is legit. Whenever I do find one that tastes like that, I will definitely be more than happy to endorse their brand.
I haven't found one yet, actually. I was actually... overwhelmed with how am I going to get it to taste like this, and I actually surprised myself it tastes better.
So Miss Jaya, what else do you do outside of your, vegan journey, vegan lifestyle, OptiView? What is kind of one of those passions of yours?
This is where I might get a little emotional just because...
Emotional?
Just because I went through so many years in excruciating pain. I'm talking about, I don't even wish that type of pain on a person I can't even stand. That's how much pain I was in.
Pain, physically?
Injured, actual, mental pain, too.
Okay.
Mental brain fog, mental pain, migraines, inflammation, you name it, anxiety, depression. All of this has contributed to having your homeostasis off balance. There's something wrong. Your body's constantly... So I actually discovered a thing called CBD oil.
CBD oil.
CBD oil.
So, okay, break down what CBD oil is to us.
CBD oil is pretty much cannabis, but without the high. So you're getting all your amazing benefits.
But I'm not getting high?
No.
Wait, so then why would I want the CBD?
CBD is more for medicinal purposes. When you look at THC and cannabis and CBD oil, we're gonna take it back, like I said, and not think about it as getting high and whatever. You're gonna think about it as you're gonna use this oil for everything. You're gonna clear all your ailments and everything with this beautiful oil that's from nature, from Mother Earth. And right now, I would not even be able to talk to you without CBD oil because of my crippling anxiety.
So it helps out with anxiety as well,
yes.
too.
Every single thing you've ever felt off in your body, basically how your body works is you're actually made of all cannabinoids. I don't know if you knew that, but your whole body's filled with cannabinoids. So
I am a drug.
You are.
Oh, that is awesome.
You're a natural drug. Yes, you are. So
how do I take me? Because I would like to
add a little bit of CBD oil and you'll be your optimal self. So basically, your cannabinoids, as you get older, they deplete, and especially if you had like a wild lifestyle or bad eating or high stress. Oh my God, stress is a killer. Like, that's no joke.
For
sure.
So
you basically I took the CBD and all that, the cannabinoids will attach to the receptors. So I will go back to the copious amounts of CBD I took. So the first couple months, I literally immersed myself in copious amounts of CBD, a lot.
Just to say, you've used the word of the day 3 times. I like that. I appreciate that dedication.
I love that because really, it's. If I would tell you the amount I took was copious. It was a lot. I did spend a good amount of money too to feel better, but really before I was spending money on, trying to feel better. I was spending money here, spending money there, but nothing was making me feel better. So this little, magical oil, however much it cost, was worth every penny. It's like priceless. I can't even put an amount on the way I feel because of it.
So is CBD legal, or do you have to have a card? How can one go about?
Well, now because Florida now has medical marijuana, you do get.
Oh, that's right. Wait. So we do have medical marijuana here in good old Florida.
That's how I actually healed. I actually was able to, through my car accident, get the card, but there is a lot of other ways you can get your card. But I got my card, and it's so crazy because my mind shifted. It wasn't like I was trying to get high. It's not even about being high. Now CBD and THC do go together because they're synergistic. So anyone that's ever had that, they were smoking and then they felt more anxiety from it or things like that, they were missing CBD receptors in their brain. So with the CBD, it's a synergistic effect. So you would actually use the two together, or just CBD on its own. And it is legal. You do have the kind that you could buy legally. It'll give you all those health benefits. And you do have the type that is made by a female plant that you can get through a dispensary. And you're going to get that CBD oil that, cures children of seizures, epilepsy, cancer, things that that people don't want to talk about because it's been so controversial.
For sure. So you're all about the CBD then?
Absolutely. Any person and their mama, any person can benefit from this, even my pets.
Your pets?
Yes.
From CBD?
My dog has, he's an emotional support dog, so he's more, he could feel if someone's anxiety or feeling bad or whatever, but he has a lot of his own issues. And I gave him just a little bit of CBD, and he's a whole new dog. And my old dog, I have an elderly dog who you could tell was depressed. He was in pain. The dog, he's 11 years old, but you could tell he was in pain. And I gave him a little bit, and he's running around like a puppy. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, the dog's running around like a little puppy, and it just blows my mind.
Wow.
And I could just tell you countless other stories of people that that have tried it and helped change their life as well.
So you think that CBD is one of those things that we should probably, take a more, closer look at?
Yes, I got off all prescription medications because of it.
Oh, wow.
I was doing up to 8 ibuprofen a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a copious amount of ibuprofen.
Yes. Two of the prescription ones were 800 milligrams, which is, if you even know the damage it's doing to your liver, you would never want to take an ibuprofen again. And they're given to you. It's prescribed. It was prescribed to me. And the same thing, I used to take Xanax. And I quit Xanax years ago, before I even discovered CBD. But I had anxiety still. Like I said, the smoking wasn't helping, nothing. And it filled that gap, CBD. I don't take anything anymore, nothing.
Wow.
I'm off everything.
Wow. That is awesome. I wish I would have known about that during my motorcycle accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had one, and they had me on a lot of different, medications.
And they just made you sick.
It just
Bloated.
kept getting me weaker and weaker and weaker, and things weren't healing the way they were supposed to. Yeah. So after a while, I didn't really understand the whole healing benefits of the vegan diet. So yes.
Oh my gosh.
It may have been 3 days.
Recovery from working out too? Oh my
exactly.
gosh. A lot lower.
People, this is the information that I want to get them, because, where do you get your protein from? Everywhere.
Do you even know the amount of protein that's in broccoli and spinach alone?
Broccoli, for real.
Yeah, vegetables alone have their own natural protein. And I know this is something that people don't really discuss, but the protein you're getting from your meat is actually from the vegetables and grains that the animals are eating.
Yeah.
There's actually no protein in meat itself.
Wow.
None. Actually, as a form itself, it's actually none. It's actually you're getting the protein from the grains and the vegetables that they're feeding the animals.
So you're telling them just to go ahead and cut out the middleman.
Cut out the middleman, exactly.
Go straight to the source, rather than, why would you buy this brand new beautiful car if your friend has the hookup? Mm-hmm. He is the one who creates it. No, right? But now you got to buy it from the salesman. The salesman's got to get there. Yeah. Yep. That is awesome. That is awesome. So have you been able to, as far as combining your life with the CBD and the vegan, do they feel like they go hand in hand with you, or? Absolutely.
I would never, I don't think I could ever go back.
Wow.
The way I feel, I'm still an upward battle. Like, every single day I do have immense amounts of pain and inflammation, but as soon as I take the CBD, now that I am doing the vegan lifestyle, the inflammation goes down. But because I have injuries still, I'm still, taking care of some injuries. So other than that, as soon as those are healed, then watch out. Watch out, world.
You gotta tell them like that. I can see you being one of those vegans whenever we all get all of our money from all of our businesses taking off and everything. I'm gonna go over to your big, beautiful, giant. Are you all still gonna have the big Coach RV? Is it called an RV, or?
I really don't want to talk about our living situation on there.
Oh man, it's so awesome.
I know.
We won't.
It's okay.
Later, whenever you have your big mansion, or if you want to have a.
We've had big houses before and everything. We actually chose the lifestyle just because our goals are so big that you want to save all your money as you possibly can to reach those goals. And it takes money to make money. If anyone tells you different, it takes money to make money. You need to invest into yourself, which veganism is investing into yourself.
One of the best ways to do it. Another reason, it's not really a fair question, and somebody did call me out on it the other day, because there is a certain viewer who's watching this normally, or at least they'll go back and watch the replays and say, hey, your answer changed from why you were vegan this one day and why you were vegan this other day, but they all just kind of collectively made sense. Because even whenever I started having doubts kind of throughout this whole vegan journey, in the beginning, like, am I really doing the right thing? I probably should
Moments
be
of
eating meat.
weakness.
Yeah, things like that. So, but as I got more information, it was just reaffirming like, oh wow, wait, I'm saving how many lives a year? And not just animals, but also human animals. You're helping raise our, just our quality of life.
Yeah.
Destroying factory farms. The places where those factory farms are, they could use copious amounts of your CBD oil because they probably need it. Like,
right.
Have you ever been to a factory farm before?
I have.
You have?
I wanted to check it out. I was there not realizing, what was going on. I was there as a younger.
Okay.
And then another thing, like zoos and going to see the animals, and because I was raised part of my life in the country, so we would go to like the farm or whatever and see the animals. And now I didn't obviously ever think, oh, is it a rescue farm? Is it a place where they take care of the animals, or are these animals there and then going off to slaughter? I don't know.
It's like a jail.
Yeah, now I'm very adamant on not supporting anything.
Yes.
And that was another thing I wanted to touch base on was, I know it's a little bit controversial. Even some vegans out there don't think about transitioning your pets to vegan, just because, just like everyone else was embedded with the idea of having, where's your protein, the meat and everything like that. So when you put that on your animals, it's a very slow transition, just the same.
For sure.
But I transitioned them into a vegan dog formula, homemade food, and things like that, because you're still contributing to the cruelty of animals.
Circle of torture.
Yes,
and
buying
death.
that food product for your animals. Now you're vegan, but now you're buying chicken or salmon or whatever for your pets, so you're still contributing.
I'm all about it with you, but we're going to have to talk about it next time that we have you here on the show, because I told you that time was going to fly by once that is it. Miss Jaya,
awesome.
Can you tell the folks where they can find you if they want to go ahead and send you hate mail for any reason?
Hate mail? Jaya at optiview360.com, or you can check out our website at reflectionshow.com or optiview360.com. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Miss Jaya, I appreciate you for coming on the show with us, and I appreciate you all for joining us.
And thank you for having me. And here's your homemade gift. It's homemade cologne.
Cologne?
No animal cruelty involved.
I could use some cologne.
You're welcome,
She's calling
Amari.
me stinky. Wow.
You're welcome.
Am I really that stinky?
No. But you are
I am in the public's eye too,
you don't use a lot of those horrible deodorants and stuff, so it really help a lot.
That works. Make sure you all tune in with us as well tomorrow. If you haven't already, please go and like the Royce Ayers 17 Facebook page, and we also have a YouTube. We have a SoundCloud, so I am officially a SoundCloud rapper, believe it or not. I'll rap for you maybe another time. And please, if you want to be interviewed, we're on like a 3-week wait right now. So go ahead and submit as soon as you can so we can get that rolling. And if you want to sponsor, be a part of the show in a much bigger way, I would love you forever. Thank you so much for being a part of our show, and best believe that I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Royce Ashcroft out.